K Black Boxing, coming to you another video. Well, Vasyl Lomachenko has called out Tank Davis, man. Gervonte Tank Davis. The Matrix is coming off a victory over Gervonte, and he would like to come back early next year, and he would like Gervonte Davis to actually be his opponent. You know, in my opinion, this is a good fight. Gervonte Davis actually brings something different to the table. You know, I got this information from my brother's 78 Sports TV, and I also seen it on Vasyl.com. Vasyl Lomachenko sent out a tweet, and I think it was misinterpreted. Many people believe that he was calling out Floyd, but you know, he came back and clarified that although it would have been an honor to fight Floyd in his prime, but he wasn't talking about him. He was talking about his fighter. He said he want Floyd Mayweather to stop hiding Davis from him. You know, so like I said, it's a good move, man. You just come off a victory. You had a good 2017, and why not get prepared for the next year? You know, it's a possibility that he wanted to fight Mikey Garcia as well as Orlando Salido, but those fights fell through due to Mikey Garcia actually. Well, it wasn't a negotiation, but what I mean that he stopped pursuing those fights because Mikey Garcia is actually chasing his fourth title in his next fight, and Orlando Salido lost his last fight, and so that dampened the move a little bit. Also, Salido retired, although he unretired, but it's just not going to be the same. You know, many people believe, although some people still will see him avenge that loss, but the narrative is now that we know that Salido has definitely it's not the same as he was when he fought Lomachenko, and right now Lomachenko is definitely on another level. So one thing about Tank Davis, he do offer something different than his Lomachenko's last past opponents. Although those guys are more seasoned, more experienced, but Gervonte Davis is younger. He's faster. If he's not faster, he's as fast as Lomachenko. He might not be as technically sound, but he is a good fighter. He got power. And we know that although Nicholas Walters had power, even to a certain degree, Rigondeaux even had power. But the difference is that those guys, you know, was put on the shelf basically. Rigondeaux only, and there's no excuses, but Rigondeaux only fought 3 times in 1 year. Lomachenko, Walters rather, he was out for a year. And we all know Sosa and Mariaga just wasn't up to par when it comes to the boxing skills of a Lomachenko. So, be that as it may, you have a young fighter in Tank Davis, and I believe, you know, he can actually, he can't do no worse than his last pass, than Lomachenko's last 4 past opponents. They all quit. So, Floyd, man, he's calling you out. Not calling you out per se, but he's calling your fighter out. You know, so what you gonna do, Floyd? You know, you can't protect him. He was a champion at one point in time. He had a title. Although he lost his titles at the scale, nonetheless, he still was a title holder. So once you become a title, it doesn't matter if you have 1 fight. It doesn't matter if you're 17. It really doesn't matter. Once you become a title holder, you are fair game to everybody in the division. You can't become a title holder and start taking tune-up fights, okay? You can't do that. You do those type of fights before you capture the title. And if you're not ready to defend it for all comers to become a unified champion or undisputed champion, we'll drop the title. So, in my opinion, I do want to see Lomachenko become undisputed in the division. Man, I know it's cool he's moving up, but I do want to see him become undisputed, man. And that'll be right. Even though Davis don't have a title right now, but he still has a name in that division. So, I would like to see the fight. So it's up to Floyd, and I would like to see what Tank Davis is going to say as well, because it been times when someone mentioned his name, he fires back quickly. You know, when he was with Tevin Farmer and Devin Haney Jr., he fired back quickly. So I would like to see what he's going to do since Lomachenko is calling him out. You know, I even want to see what Floyd's going to say since Lomachenko accused him of hiding Davis. So what you guys think, man? Davis versus Lomachenko. K Black Boxing, like, comment, subscribe.